So I reckon this is the first time ever that someone gets pulled over by the police asking if we can please go faster in the highway. Because they told us that we were collecting a discrete amount of cars behind us and even a tractor overtake us. So apparently we should go faster than 100 kilometers per hour in the highway. I didn't know that, but the problem is that this van can't go that fast. So it will probably reach 95 kilometers, no more. Anyway, I would like to point out that today is the third day we bought the van. So the first day we lost a wheel rim in the middle of the highway. Second day we went hiking in Mount Cook and I forgot to turn the lights off. So basically, of course, when we arrived back in the car, the battery was dead. So we had to ask someone else park next to us and with the cables to restart the battery. Third day we've been pulled over by the police. It's a nice and clean kickstart as a van experience in New Zealand. Hi and welcome back on this new season about the New Zealand. New Zealand is composed by mainly two islands, the north and the south. Here the sun is strong as no other countries in the world because of the lack of the ozone layer. The country of the Lord of the Rings is home of more sheep than humans. New Zealand islands are the high ground of a mostly submerged continent called Zealandia, even though its recognition as a continent is still in debate. I decided to fly to Queenstown, in order to buy a van and start a road trip from there. The trip destination I'm gonna share with you were totally random, so me and Bea decided where to go and what to do according to what we felt daily. My first plan was driving north towards Lake PUKAKI because I knew that there were some lupins that were blooming, even though its season that runs from late October to early December was a bit finished. I am pretty sure all the lupins I saw in the Instagram reels and picture were 100% color graded, because when we reached Lake PUKAKI they were totally not that colors. Lake PUKAKI was an incredible kickstart because we reached the lake and there was this beautiful view of the Mount Cook, the highest peak in New Zealand, emerging from the end of a blue turquoise lake. We campsite at the base of the Lake PUKAKI, which is a free campsite, and the day after we decided to go hiking towards Muller's Hut. Muller's Hut hike is a 10 hours hike starting from Mount Cook village. The start was terrible as I was out of training. The track, long roughly 5 kilometers, covers a height difference of 1.2 kilometers. Managed to see some avalanches from the mountains surrounding us. The view was absolutely breathtaking and worth the fatigue. I would highly recommend it. There is also the possibility to sleep inside the hut. However, when we tried to book it was already fully booked for the whole season, so make sure you book it well in advance. Back to the van, I stayed another night in the campsite in Lake PUKAKI, and the day after we decided to move towards Lake TEKAPO, in where we had more chances to see the lupin, and there was this beautiful church, one of the most iconic churches in New Zealand, called the Church of the Good Shepherd, which of course when we arrived there was closed due to a private function. And the lupins in Lake TEKAPO were not as better as the one in Lake PUKAKI. So we moved forwards and we stopped in Fairling, where there was this paid campsite because we needed to take a shower since our van didn't have a shower yet. And I'll show you the shower. Have a nice meal cooked in a kitchen and have a nice rest, because the day after we wanted to go to the East Coast. So this is the van tour. Basically we put all our luggages there because at the moment we are not driving, whereas when we are driving we put the luggages back. This is the driving station. So it has a manual gear. Getting started to know how to drive with the manual gear on the other side. This is the inside of the van. So of course now is a mess. We have a bit of everything. The food, the sink, our storage. We have some other food here. Here we have our clothes. They are stored inside here or along the way here. This is the bed. This should come out. No, is should come out the gas. Works like that. Underneath here we have the gas. This is the back. So in the access to the bed, we have some other clothes that are stored like that. Pillows, clothes, and the room of the necessity. So there is a yoga mat and stuff to fix the van in some way, I don't know. And that's it. And his name is Otto. This is him in his full length. Good morning from the campsite. Today we had the luxury of the toasted bread, since we had a kitchen in the campsite, because tonight I think we won't have any luxury stuff because we will be probably free camping, so with no facilities like toilets, showers, kitchen, etc. Now we are just doing some routine stuff in the van, like emptying the grey waters, and then we can start. Today we are planning to travel from Fairly, where we're right now, to Oamaru, which is in the east coast. The city should be famous for like its architecture and the penguin. Probably we won't see any of them because it's not season. It's too hot for them. We'll see. Oh my god! There are a lot of them. There is another one white, just hidden behind a rock.